Okay guys, welcome back to the channel again. Today we've got the Olight i5T Plus with the pebble engraving on the side, and these at one point in time have been available in cool white, natural white, and warm white. This particular one is the cool white. And specification wise, we'll get into a little bit more as we talk about it or open it, but it shows you that on the back of the box. And then of course you've got your box itself with the general design of it here. So let's go ahead and get this opened up, and we can talk about some of the differences between this light and the original i5T and what you get. So we'll pull that open here, and of course on the side of the box, I always like to point out, it does say that it has a 5-year manufacturer's warranty, and that is no longer the case. Any new light that you purchase from Olight is going to have a lifetime warranty on it, and it's registered by the serial number so they know when it was purchased. So, and this one was OD green. The box just has the typical insert, and then you've got your README that's in all of the lights with the removable battery, and similarly in some of the lights that have an internal battery that can't be removed. But we'll go ahead and pop this out of the sleeve here, and then you've got your user manual in the back side of this little tray here. So that kind of tells you some of the features about the light in particular. So the light itself is an OD green, and it comes with a removable belt clip that you can leave on there or take off, whatever you would like to do. You've got your serial number. I really like the texturing of this pebble. It's kind of unique and a little bit different from the typical spiral that some of the lights have. So it's a single LED emitter on the top there, and then you've got your tail cap push button. So if we unscrew that, all the lights with the battery, what that insert says, tell you that there is a burst disc on the inside that you need to remove before the first use. Otherwise you will not be able to get the light to turn on. And this comes with two AA batteries because it runs off of two AA batteries. So we'll put that in there and then screw that back on, and then of course you'll have your light that you can turn on from that point. We've got low and then turn it on again when we've got high. So now the differences in this light, if we look at one of the original i5s, I've got the pumpkin stain one here handy, so I'll just go ahead and grab that. So this is the i5T EOS versus the i5T Plus. The biggest difference between them, it's a single AA, and then this is a dual AA, so it's a little bit larger to accommodate the second battery, but you also get a little bit more as far as like other features and stuff with that. So the original one was 300 max lumens. The Plus is 550 max lumens, and then you get a little bit larger throw too. So with the i5T, the original, it was 60. With the new one, it's 87 meters. And then the max runtime, because of the additional battery, is actually 54 hours versus 20 off of the single one. And it's really not that much heavier. These are just over 2 ounces at 2.12 to 1.5, somewhere along in that range. These, I believe, are at 3.4 or so, if I remember right, from the specs on this. So not a ton heavier, not really much that you really terribly notice in your hand, but and it is a little bit longer too. So you've got 3 3/4 inches in this one, and these are 5 and almost 3/4. So about 2 inches longer with the Plus than you have with the regular one. So that said, I'll just go ahead and take that off of there. But and these had a couple different options too as far as the styling goes. They have the pebble, which is what this is, and then there is the swirl pattern, or the double helix is what they call it, which is like what this one has, where it's more of like a circular spiral than it is the pebble shape. So as far as feeling, they don't really feel, they obviously feel different, but as far as the grip, it feels like it's about the same between the two. just a different style of texture. This one might be slightly more aggressive for maintaining grip, but not anything that would be super noticeable in most circumstances. So yeah, and then these came in a few different colors too. So this one obviously is OD green, but they came in blue as well as orange and black in both styles of the knurling as far as what that goes. So this one again is the Pebble with the OD green, but very nice to have, and of course it's IPX8 waterproof or water resistant like some of the other ones. IPX8 like most of the other ones anyway, and they're guaranteed for roughly 1.5 feet of actual like dropping. So now the differences between the low and the high modes, which again you click it and it goes to whatever one you previously weren't on. So if you double tap it, you get the high, and then turn it off, turn it back on, you get the low, respectively, whichever one you just had on. So you can play around with those. I'll see if I can get, or do my best to get you guys some beam shots with this and some of the other lights. I know that's something that a lot of people have requested. I haven't been able to find the time to do yet, but yeah, 550 is the maximum output. On the low setting, it's 15 lumens, and that's where you're going to get the maximum of like 54 hours. You're going to have on high the 550 lumens. Once the batteries start to drain, it'll drop to about 300 instead of 550, but you'll get up to about 3 to 3.5 hours of runtime off of the high setting. So, and then the low is 54 hours. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We got some other stuff coming in the very near future. I'm getting ready to travel and go to OFAN Days in Las Vegas, and I'll have some other videos that highlight some of the newer stuff that's going to be announced for that as soon as I can get them in, so you guys can take a look at all of those as well. So appreciate it, the time and the watching, and hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, and sign up for those notifications so that you know when I drop new videos, and that way you can follow along for the new products. There's also a link in the description. If you don't have an Olight account, if you use that link, you get I believe a $10 coupon for your first order. At least it might be a little bit more than that, but it's $10 for your first order, and then you also get a free keychain flashlight for that as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you check that out, set up your Olight account, and it helps me out as well. So I can continue to bring stuff like this to the channel for you guys to take a look at and see what's in the box and learn a little bit about them. So appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a good evening.